Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another Skyforge video. And all I'm going to say is strap in, buckle up, and just enjoy the ride for this one. And I'm not going to start this video off with some dreary sigh. I'm not going to whine. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to talk facts here. All right, that's what we're going to do in today's video. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm sorry that this had to be your first experience with me. I promise I am not a negative person at all. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and that being said, let's get into the video. So before we get into the topic at hand, I want to ask you guys a serious question. I want to level with you personally. Have y'all ever dated someone that you know is bad for you, but you keep giving them the time of day anyway? You know that they're slowly just sucking away everything you have. You know that they're every move they make in life is costing you, but you hang out there anyway. You guys have you ever been in that kind of situation? You know that they're bad for you, but you just care, or something in your heart keeps you in that scenario. Because you have faith, you're praying that things are going to change. Well, that's the situation with me and Skyforge, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. And it's like I said in my previous video. If you haven't watched it, I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. These past few months I haven't played Skyforge have killed me because I love this game, man. And despite what some of the people who still give me crap in the comments this day, who still can't understand the point that I want this game to be better, God, it doesn't register in the head for some people. Despite the little 5% of people who still keep making these dumb comments, the other 95% of you understand, so I appreciate that. But so we got the ultimate slap in the face today, or at least I did, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Now, a lot of you are probably seeing this trailer. Y'all are seeing this, what looks like a new class, and it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty appealing. Now, first and foremost, before I talk about everything, this class does not look like a bad class at all. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this class. It's probably going to be a lot of fun and overpowered like all Skyforge classes start. Shocker. But the point of this video is just how out of touch Skyforge is with their community. I don't know if it's my.com. I don't know if it's Alad's team. I don't know if it's both. I don't know if it's the fact that new community managers are in the my.com staff and a lot of people have been swapped around. I don't know what it is, and I don't mean any type of disrespect to any my.com employees or anything, but this game has no clue what in God's name it wants to be, what it's trying to do, or what its community wants. They have brought another mage to Skyforge and named it the Firestarter. That's right. The Firestarter. I'm telling y'all now, the next class coming is probably going to be a water-based mage, and his name is going to be Faucet, or Sink, or Water Hose, or Toilet. They couldn't come up with anything else but Firestarter. Now let that name sink in. That shows you the kind of creativity that's also going on with a lot of these classes. And the thing is, the other class names, people have hated those too, but I let those go. Soundweaver I thought was cool. Grove Walker I thought was cool. Revenant, kind of basic, common, but I thought was cool. Like those class names, those didn't bother me. I thought they were cool, but Firestarter, first off, that name is lame as hell. I don't care what anyone says. But let's go ahead and talk about the classes that they put out in their survey about a year and a half ago, which we've gotten to, which were a Bard and Druid, the Grove Walker and Soundweaver. The Soundweaver, that was cool the way they did that. That's the most unique class they've ever brought to the game. The Grove Walker, the Druid, probably had the most background and the most lore and story to it, next to the Revenant. And of all the classes they named, which were the druid, the bard, the duelist, the engineer, and the dreadnought. The engineer, I personally hope they don't bring that because it sounds a lot like Gunner. Like, it sounds like it's just going to be a remorphed Gunner. But all the other cool classes sound cool. The dreadnought is like a giant mech-looking mech-style character, futuristic, with a whip and a shield. It's a tank. A samurai is self-explanatory. You know, a swordsman with a katana. A duelist, twin blades. You know, honestly, something that people probably really wanted out of the one class that uses the two chain whip things. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart and can't even think of its name right now, that barely anyone plays anyway. And yeah, those three ideas, and even, you know, the bard and the druid, they sounded cool, but nowhere on this survey was a type of fire mage named in a game full of mages already, where ranged classes are purely dominant. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, monk, revenant, berserker, and those classes suck, because they're good, and especially if you play the rotation and the class right, there are some really pretty good berserkers, revenants, and especially monks out there. Like a skilled monk will give it to you in PvP. A lot of people think, you know, monk is trash. Don't sleep on a monk in Skyforge. Don't sleep on a good monk. I'll tell you that. Any experienced Skyforge player will tell you that. Monk still deserves a much needed buff, to my opinion, and so does Berserker. But, you know, a good monk will dirt you in PvP. I kid you not. There may be somebody in the comments section you can ask that can tell you that. But I've seen it for myself. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've seen a monk take out a revenant. That may sound crazy to some people, but it's happened. But like I was saying, this game is just so out of touch with their community. And no offense, and I'm not trying to, you know, you guys all know at heart that I want samurai. I want that more than anything. And it's hard for me when I make these kind of videos complaining about classes, because the common excuse can be said, well, Tanek just wants samurai. We know that's why he's whining. That's not it. I just know personally that a lot of people I talk to, especially when I was one of the main people that advertised this survey for Skyforge, that samurai was one of the highest voted for. And not to mention, I can also bring you guys another post right here that's put on Skyforge's own forums themselves. Skyforge's community has been asking for a samurai since 2015. Before the console version even existed. Before that big expansion that changed Skyforge's whole gameplay style around. That's how long this community has been asking for a samurai. Samurai, duelist, and dreadnought all sound like unique, cool classes that, you know, they could really do something different with. Skyforge is already futuristic. A tank with an electro whip and shield I'm surprised they even hesitated and they haven't even done this one already. I would have made that before the Bard or the Grove Walker. The things they could do. Making a futuristic samurai, that's easy. Let Nier Automata be your base example for that. But these guys just went and made a flaming mage that looks like a dude out of a circus with a cool outfit on. He's literally just tossing around fire sticks and, you know, igniting the area. I'm sure he's going to be pretty much a flaming version of the Cryomancer, just without the crystal. I'm sure that's probably what we can expect out of this class. It's probably not going to play exactly the same, but you guys have seen how Skyforge's mage work now. We have the Necromancer, we have the Cryomancer, we have the Witch, we have the Druid, we have the Bard. Every single one of those, believe it or not, that's a type of mage in MMO lore. Bards technically use magic. A Druid, that's a nature-based mage with the ability of with the power of necromancy. Or in this case, you know, it turns into something. But you guys get what I'm saying. Skyforge has a ton of mages. Now, granted, you know, there's no mage that uses fire magic, so this undoubtedly will be a new element added to the game. And like I said, the class itself looks cool. The name is lame as hell, but you know, the class looks really cool. I can't understand why these developers are so out of touch with their community. So many other things they need to focus on. We got a new race of enemies finally that they have done absolutely nothing with, but just left them on the new planet that they made. This so-called Massive Terra expansion, which is literally nothing but a repeat of the previous planet that they added to the game, just with more activities. You know, no new raids, no new dungeons, no new character customization, really. We still got all the same outfits in the credit shop that have been in there for nearly the past 2 years. And just, it makes me wonder, you know, like, what are these guys doing? Like, do they hear our voices at all? And there have been people, you know, who've told me, and you guys know, I got a lot of inside sources. Every class that they have brought out, I have called. The only reason I probably didn't even do this one is because I just haven't been following the game that much. I stay up to date with, you know, what they're doing, but I haven't been paying attention to Skyforge the way I usually do. And, you know, my inside sources have actually told me that my voice matters to my.com. Judging by some of the things they do, the comments you guys leave in my videos, the amount of stuff I have tagged these developers and publishers in, it sure as hell doesn't feel like it. Because this game would be in a way different and a way better state if they heard anything we were saying. Like, they even put a survey out on PlayStation just last year, asking about how people felt with Skyforge, you know, if they how they were feeling about the pay to win. They were asking really good questions. It made me feel like the game was really, really, really about to change. Then they bring out Battle Royale and a Battle Pass to a game that already uses the Battle Pass system. Anybody, can anybody level with me on this? Anybody feeling me yet? And the sad part is, the most predictable thing about Skyforge, you know when they're going to do something wrong. You know when they're going to mess up. Because they always bring some massive third party in to advertise for them. For example, when this new class was announced, guess who announced it before my.com even did? PlayStation. The winners of this generation. When the new planet Terra came up, they hit up all these massive MMO YouTubers to make videos on the game to showcase the new planet. And in all fairness, none of them actually knew about the history and the kind of BS that goes on in the background of this game. So honestly, we can't even criticize those YouTubers for that. And that's the part that's crappy. I saw a lot of people disliking some of their videos and everything, but in all reality, these guys don't even know what's going on behind closed doors when it comes to this game. And that's the sad part. Every time they know they make a mistake, they get some type of third party involved to do heavy advertisements, you know, to damage control for the people that actually know the game, because our voices are smaller. That's pathetic. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the video. Sorry for the rant, guys, but this man, I don't even know what to say about this company anymore, about this game, man. I keep getting my hopes up over and over. It's like I told you on the beginning of this video, man. It's like being with a girl or a guy, you know, whether you know you're male or female, that you know is bad for you, but you know you just keep sitting around praying shit's gonna change anyway, and it doesn't. And I honestly think that my biggest problem is that I just keep hoping this game's going to change. I keep hoping something better is going to happen. And I don't know. Maybe if I finally do give up, and you know, hey, I'm a tiny ass channel, sure, but maybe that's what my.com and Alice's team need. You know, maybe that, you know, maybe then my voice will actually mean something to these guys. I don't know, guys. But like I said, leave your thoughts and comments below. Sorry for the rant. I know this one was a little lengthy, so please forgive me for that. But I just had a lot to say. Peace out. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video.